Hey guys, so today I want to just kind of follow up on what I was talking about yesterday. In yesterday's video, I was talking about letting go. And what tends to happen when we don't let go is we start forming bad habits. And that can be something that leads into a disorder, something compulsive. It could be even something little that we don't even realize we're doing, but because of these not letting go of the past or whatever it may be, we have these tendencies to do these bad habits that just form over the years. So here's an example. Every time I take a cup out of the cupboard, I always blow into it and then I rinse it out, right? It doesn't matter whose house I'm at. It could be my in-laws, could be my mom's house, my house, any house that we've lived in, any house that I usually visit. I'll blow into it and then I rinse it out before I fill it up with whatever the beverages that I'm going to fill it up with. And I just do this unknowingly. And one day my kids asked me, Dad, why do you always do that? And I said, do what? And they say, you pull out a cup, you blow into it, you rinse it out, and then you go get water or whatever it is. And I was like, I don't do that, and then I kind of caught myself one day doing it after they mentioned it. And the reason that I know that I do it now is because when I grew up, I was a little bit poor, however you want to call it. My mom was a single mom. She tried what she could, paying the bills and whatnot. And at times we had roaches. We had roaches in the house. There was one point where we had mice. I'm not sure if it was from the neighbor's house, it was from our house. I'm not sure where it came from. But they were there nonetheless, and we had roaches. And I remember when I would get a cup out, sometimes they'd be running around the cabinet and it freaked me out. So I would rinse out the cup or wash the cup and then, blow into it, wash it out, and then go ahead and fill it up. And even over the years, it's something that I've always done. Again, whether it's at my grandpa's house or whoever's house, I know the cup is clean, but I still do it. It's just a bad habit that formed. And in the same way, we do the same thing with our finances. We do the same thing with weight loss. We know what we need to do to stop doing it, but yet we don't do it because of these bad habits. Most of us learned our financial education from our parents. And most of us, maybe I'm speaking to myself here, but my parents got their bank statements. They got their, retirement account information. And it went to this drawer next to the refrigerator that was overstuffed and filled with all the bills and all these other things that they didn't understand or didn't know how to read. And, for a long time, that's how my drawer was. We had this drawer and it was just filled with stuff all the time, until I started realizing how to read these statements, how to read my pensions, how to realize what to do with the money and the things that I was earning from it. It was just these bad habits. Also, my dad, every Sunday after church, my dad used to take us to this liquor store or to Mobile gas station, and he would, get us a treat, but he'd always put on a credit card. And that back then maybe it was $5-10, whatever it was, for the family to have a little treat, whatever. That was interest, and it was interest that was growing on it, and it was just a bad habit. And so I say that to say this, bad habits come, we don't realize them, but we need to stop them. We need to face them. Sometimes that's the other part, is that we don't want to face them, that we have these bad habits or unusual habits. But then we need to replace them with good habits, starting to put a savings in place, starting to do a budget, starting to put money aside and saving it, or just watching where we're spending and what we're spending. Take a look at your monthly statements and see where all that money's going. They say that if you don't tell money where to go, if you don't direct it, then it's just going to go wherever you're going to lose it. So that's what I want to talk about today, is bad habits, realizing that they're, finding them. And I'm going to get more into financial stewardship as I do more of these videos. So maybe that's something you want to do, is just look at your bank account, look at your bank statement, and see how much you're out to eat. See how much you're, I know one of my little things is rock stars. I buy a lot of rock stars. I got to stop drinking them. I got to stop using them because they're getting more expensive. But, find that, what is it? Maybe it's going out to the movies a lot. Maybe it's, I don't know, whatever it could be, right? But find out where your money is going to and see how you can figure out to start saving it instead of spending it. All right. More tomorrow.